Hello. I don't know if anyone's listening or not, but this next song I'm about to sing is for that one person that I don't think I'll ever really get over. So, here goes. Weatherman said it's gonna snow. By now I should be used to the cold. Maybe February shouldn't be so scary. It was only December. I still remember the presents, the tree, you and me. But you went away. How dare you? I miss you. They say I'll be okay, but I'm not going to ever get over you. I've been alone here in this place. I think of you and I'm not afraid. Left just records and me feel better. It's on the zone. The sound. Release you to him away to me. They run away. How dare you? I miss you. They say I'll be okay, but I'm not going to ever get over you. Never, when I say to you, which I know you went away. How dare you? I missed you. They say I'll be okay, but I'm not going to ever get over you. Okay, now I gotta get it out a little more sad. Got a date a week from Friday with the preacher's son. Everybody says he's crazy. I'll have to see. I finally moved to Jackson when the summer came. I won't have to pay that boy to rake my leaves. I'm probably going on and on. It seems I'm doing more of that these days. I probably wouldn't be this way. I probably wouldn't hurt so bad. I never pictured every minute without you in it. Oh, you left so fast. Sometimes I see you standing there. Sometimes I feel I'm losing touch. Sometimes I feel that I'm so lucky to have had the chance to love this much. God, give me a moment's grace. As if I never see your face, I probably wouldn't be this way. Mama says that I just shouldn't speak to you. Susan says that I should just move on. You ought to see the way these people look at me when they see me out here talking to this stone. Everybody thinks I'm lost my mind, but I just take it day by day. I probably wouldn't be this way. I probably wouldn't hurt so bad. I never pictured every minute without you in it. Oh, you left so fast. Sometimes I see you standing there. Sometimes it's like an angel's touch. Sometimes I think that I'm so lucky to have had the chance to love this much. God, give me a moment's grace. As if I never see your face, I probably wouldn't be this way. I probably wouldn't be this way. Got a date a week on Friday with a preacher's son. Everybody says I'm crazy. Guess I'll have to see. Yeah, I know this probably sounds like really stupid right now, but this is me like being vulnerable right now. I know everybody out there has got that one person they keep wanting in their life that they never want to lose. They always want to be with. They keep going back to because there's just something about them that they can't let go. I'm not mentioning names. If you know me, you know who it is. This is really hard. I know I was cheated on. I know I was lied to. But unfortunately, I still love him. And now, this one. Here we go. Baby, tell me, where'd you ever learn to fight without saying a word? And walks back into my life like it's all gonna be alright. Don't you know how much it hurts when we don't talk, when we don't touch, when it doesn't feel like we're even in love? It matters to me. And I don't know what to say, I don't know what to do, don't know if it really even matters to you. How can I make you see it matters to me? Baby, I still don't understand the distance between a woman and a man. Tell me how far it is, how you can love like this, 'cause I'm not sure I can. When we don't talk, when we don't touch, when it doesn't feel like we're even in love, 'cause it matters to me. When I don't know what to say, I don't know what to do, don't know if it really even matters to you. How can I make you see it matters to me? You, how can I make you see how it matters to me? How it matters to me. It matters to me. So, another one also, it's one of my like real all-time favorites, and like one of my mom's favorite songs too. Here it goes. I've been a rock and I got my chances. I don't ever them down. When it comes to love, I keep my fences. I don't get kicked around. You're shivered once. You broke into my soul. The damage is done now. I'm out of control. How did you get to me? No one else on earth could ever hurt me, break my heart the way you do. No one else on earth could ever worth it. No one could love me like, no one could love me like you. You could make me want you anytime you want to, and burning me alive. Just in the night, even when I get you, even though we alibi. And when the night falls, you make me forget the night is killing me, and it ain't over yet. How did you get to me? No one else on earth could ever hurt me, break my heart the way you do. No one else on earth was ever worth it. No one could love me like, no one could love me like you. I shivered once, you broke into my soul. The damage is done now, I'm out of control. How did you get to me? No one else on earth could ever make me break my heart the way you do. No one else on earth was ever worth it. No one could love me like, no one could love me like, no one else on earth could ever hurt me, break my heart the way you do. No one else on earth was ever worth it. No one could love me like, no one could love me like you. No one else on earth could ever worth it. No one could love me like, no one like you. One like you. Okay. Now this is my song. You were looking for love all around the world. Baby, don't you know this country girl's still free? Why not me? And down to your own hometown. The Kentucky girl's been waiting patiently. Why not me? Why not me on a rainy day? Why not me to love your cares away? Why not me? Love me when the nights go cold. Why not me when you're growing old? Why not me? You've been searching for love here in Singapore. Baby, damn, you know the doors, baby. Why not me? I had to say, but the world was round. Sometimes there's nothing and just signaling down could be. Why not me? Why not me on a rainy day? Why not me to love your cares away? Why not me? Not me when the nights get cold. Why not me when you're growing old? Why not me? Now they're looking for love all around the world. Baby, don't you know this country girl's still free? Why not me? Not me. Why not? La 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 la. Ah, maybe why not me? La 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 la. Ah, maybe why not me? Na 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 na. Ah, maybe why not me? No. Um. Oh, here we go. Wait a minute. Here we go. Ow. Oops, gotta click on it. I don't want you to come right here no more. I beg you for mercy. Ouch. They don't know how strong my weakness is or how much it hurts me. When you say it's over with her, I want to believe it's true. So I let you in, knowing tomorrow I'm gonna wake up missing you. Wake up missing you when the one you love's in love with someone else. Don't you know it's torture? I mean, it's a living hell. That's how I try to convince myself this time I won't lose control. I look in your blue eyes and suddenly my heart can't tell you no. I don't want you to call me up no more, saying you need me. You're crazy if you think just half your love could ever please me. But I want to hold you, touch you when you look at me that way. Every one solution, I know. You got to stay away from me. Stay away from me. When the one you love's in love with someone else. Don't you know it's torture? I mean, it's a living hell. Wonder how I try to convince myself this time I won't lose control. One look in your sad eyes and suddenly My heart can't tell you no. Heart can't tell you no. I don't want you to come right here no more. I beg you for mercy. And the one you love's in love with someone else. Don't you know it's torture? I mean, it's a living hell. The one you love's in love with someone else. Don't you know it's torture? I mean, it's a living hell. A living hell. The one you love's in love with someone else. Don't you know it's torture? I mean, it's a living hell. So funny. Okay. Why'd you call me today? With nothing new to say. You pretend it's just hello. But you know what it's to me to see your number on the phone. Now tell me, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want from me? Are you trying to ink back the tears or just the memories? You keep taking me back where I've already been. When we hang up, it's almost like I'm losing you again. Can't you see? So what do you want? What do you want from me? I get so tired of living like this. I don't have the time, neither do my friends, to stay up at night to pull me through, and then to find the things to keep my mind off of you. So tell me, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want from me? Did you call to say you found someone and I'm a used to be? You keep taking me back where I've already been. If you moved on, why does it feel like I'm losing you again? Can't you see? So what do you want? What do you want from me? Do you want me to say that I'm content, that I'm on the fence, that I wish you would have stayed? Oh baby, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want from me? To come here and make love tonight, 'cause you're feeling lonely. You keep taking me back where I've already been. When we wake up and say goodbye, it's like I'm losing you again. Can't you see? So what do you want? What do you want from me? What do you want? What do you want from me? Hmm. Oh, okay. Hmm. Hmm. Ah, here we go. You never look so good as you did last night underneath the city lights. There, looking with your friend, laughing like the moon is where it looked right through me. And I'm still living with your goodbye. And you're just going on with your life. How can you just walk on by without one tear in your eye? Don't you have the slightest feelings left for me? Maybe that's just the way of dealing with the pain, forgetting everything between our rise and fall, like we never loved at all. There, I see you're doing fine. Seems like you're doing well, as far as I can tell. Time is leaving us behind. Another week has passed, and still I haven't laughed yet. So tell me, what your secret is? I wanna know, I wanna letting go like you did. How can you just walk on by without one tear in your eye? Tell me you have the slightest feelings left for me. Maybe that's just your way of dealing with the pain, forgetting everything between our rise and fall, like we never loved at all. To forget the magic love. You forget the passion. Oh, and did you ever miss me? Ever to kiss me? Yeah, yeah. Oh, baby, maybe that's just your way of dealing with the pain, forgetting everything between our eyes and more, like we never loved at all. Oh man, y'all. Trying to be strong is really hard. Really, really hard. I just have so many emotions all at once. Like, I'm happy, I'm mad, I'm sad, I'm angry, I'm frustrated, I'm confused. I just, I don't know what to do anymore. Sitting here, not calling, not texting, not laughing about things like we used to, it's really getting to me. I know everybody's saying that whole, like, if you love someone, set them free. If they come back, it was meant to be. And yes, my mother has said that to me all my life. I know she's right. I know it's true. But what I'm terrified right now about is if it doesn't come back anymore. Because I said, don't come back. You know how they say when you're really upset at someone and you say things you don't mean? Well, this time I said it, and of course, I didn't mean it. I was just really upset because if things would have been handled differently, it wouldn't hit me as hard. If I would have got either a phone call or a text or come over long enough to tell me in person, just something directly to me instead of putting our dirty laundry, as people say, all out in the open for everybody to see. You know, like I said, I'm not naming names. But let me tell you all out there that's ever been dumped. If you're a girl, you know, you can relate to how I'm feeling. If you're a guy, let me give you some advice. Okay? Because like I said, I'm going to MJC right now. I'm taking online classes, and I'm eventually going to try to work with couples and counsel them on their like relationship issues, like before they're in, like while they're dating, when they go to get engaged, before they get married, while they're married, and help them decide if they want to go through a divorce. So, like I was saying, with guys, let me give you this one advice, okay? If you're gonna date and be with a girl, okay, physical, non-physical, whatever the case may be, okay, if you're gonna take the time to go and say, will you go out with me, or will you marry me, or will you be my girlfriend, okay, then I suggest you also take that time while you're courting them or pursuing them or chasing after them, whatever. If you're going to invest time in that relationship, okay, invest the time to end it. I'm not telling you right now to go out there and break up with your boyfriend or break up with your girlfriend or get a divorce from your husband or your wife. I'm just saying, if you're going about it the right way, getting together with them, I suggest you go about it the right way if you're going to end it with them. Don't sit there and call them on the phone and say, I'm done, I don't want to be with you anymore. Don't sit there and send them a text message, say, I'm done, we're broken up. Be a man, okay? And find a way to get to them and see them. It doesn't matter how they're going to react afterwards. Let me tell you something. As a girl, we're not crying because you're coming to us and telling us you're breaking up with us. We're crying because the person we love is telling us we don't want to be with you anymore. Something about you is turning me off, and I want someone else to fill that void. And then when I can't find it, I think that you're going to be there for me in the end. That is why we're crying. We're not sitting there being like, oh, no, please don't leave me, please, I don't want to be with you. No. What we're really saying is, oh, why do you want to be with someone else? You have everything you ever want or need right here. No, don't go. No. That's what we're saying, men. And why we want you to be a man and say it to our face, because we took that time to say yes to you. We took that time to be in a relationship with you. We gave you everything we had. Money, time, body, heart, soul, everything. So the least you can do, okay, guys, pay attention. The least you can do is find a way to tell us face to face, I'm sorry, I still love you as a friend, I love you, but I can't do this anymore. We need to break up, and we need to search for our, we need to build our surroundings. We need to find other people. And, maybe if it doesn't work out, maybe we can try again. If not, well, we've had a good time. We've had a good experience with each other. I know that's probably the worst response ever to tell a girl. But guess what? No, it's not. Women, we want you. Men, we want you to be honest with us. Because you want us to be honest with you, do you not? If you're a man right now, comment right now. If I were to ask you this question, do you want a woman to lie to you or be honest with you? Answer right now in the comments if you're a guy. And now women, I already know your answer, because I'm a woman too. Okay, I already know the answer for a woman. Yes, we want our men or our women to be honest with us. Because let me tell you something right now, man or woman, guess what, honey? It hurts more for the person you love to come to you and tell you a lie than it does for someone to come to you and tell you the truth. I know from experience, okay? The more you lie to someone, you're not just breaking down their walls, you're breaking down their ability to love and to trust someone again. Because it doesn't even matter how many times you've lied to someone. 1, 10, 100, 50, 30, whatever, gazillion times. All it takes is one lie. One lie. Okay? All it takes is one lie to someone, and suddenly their whole perception of you gone. Completely erased. All they can think now in the back of their mind, in the back of their heart, oh my God, this person's lying to me. This person's going to lie to me. He's going to keep on lying and lying and lying and lying and lying. That's all they're going to think. You know why? Let me tell you why. Pay attention. Man or woman, pay attention. Okay? Why? Their newfound perception of you is liar. Because the whole time before they told that one lie, let me guess, you believed everything they said, didn't you? Yes or no? Okay. For those that said yes, good answer. Okay. For those that said yes, that was actually the right answer to put. Because when you're dating someone, okay, things are all hunky-dory in the first, say, couple days, couple weeks, about around the first month to the first year, okay? You guys are going out together, doing things, spending time with each other. You're like going to the movies, going out to lunch, going out to dinner, watching a movie at home. You're, you know, doing things together. You are, parentheses, courting each other, okay? That's all fine and great. But like I said, it doesn't matter how long you've been together, okay? All it takes is that one time you tell your man or woman not the truth. Whoo! That could be the worst thing you could ever do to a woman or a man. The worst thing you could ever do. Because, like, okay, for example, you're sitting there, you're telling your man or your woman, I love you, baby. I'm in love with you. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. I love you so much. I love you more than anything else. Okay, that could be true. It very well could be. But the one time you tell your man or your woman, oh, I love you, but I don't have to like you right now. Or, I can't do this anymore. I'm not in love with you anymore. I'm in love with someone else. Right there is the big neon, like, danger, Will Robinson, danger, danger, danger. You know, that right there is where you screw it up. Because so long when you're hearing somebody say, oh, I love you, and then the second they change it and they're like, oh, I don't love you anymore, I love someone else, oh, no, no, no. You screw up a woman's faith in you, and you screw up their feelings for you and their love. Because a person's love for someone is based on trust. Don't believe when anybody tells you how, like, oh, a person's love for you is how they treat you, their personality, how they shower you with presents. No. Material things in a relationship should not matter. Because guess what? That's what it is. It's just material things. You know, not everybody is a material girl living in a material world. No. Some women, they actually don't want you to give them anything. They actually don't want a gift. They actually don't want something expensive that can be broken. They don't want something that can easily be replaced at a store or a mall or whatever. Let me tell you right now. The one thing that you can give a woman that can never be replaced, and don't sit there and say somebody told you, oh, it's my love, it's my attention, it's my heart. Well, I take that back. Your love and your attention and your heart. Yes, no, those things can't be replaced. Okay? But the one thing you can give someone that can't be replaced, I know I just said it and I'm repeating myself, is your time. I say your time because for the simple reason, when you're sitting there making memories with someone and you're investing your time together with someone, think back, okay? When you've had that one wonderful, memorable date with someone, okay? Why is it that you can't recreate that moment? Anybody? Okay. For those that are stumped, why you cannot recreate it? Because guess what? In the real world, there is no Doc Brown in a time machine coming to you and being like, oh, Carrie, you gotta come back with me. You gotta come and fix this problem. You gotta fix this problem with you and your ex. No. In the real world, we don't have that luxury. We can't sit there and go back to a specific day and time and recreate the moment, recreate the feeling, you can recreate the atmosphere, but guess what? It won't feel the same. Yeah, you'll have deja vu, but guess what? It'll be a different day and time. It won't be the same day, the same moment, the same time. So when you sit there and you're planning something with someone, when you don't show up, guess what? That's the worst thing you can do. The worst thing. Don't sit there, make up excuses. Don't sit there and call, say, oh, I can't make it. I can't do it. No. Actually show up and see what happens. Because when you don't show up, I guarantee if you have a conscience, that conscience is sitting there being like, oh my gosh, what did you do? Why didn't you show up? That was the worst thing ever. Worst thing. You're never going to get that back. You're never going to get that moment, that time back that you invested. And guess what, people? When you hear that little voice inside your head and in your heart, you need to listen to it. I'm not trying to yell and scream at anybody. I apologize if my voice is raised, whatever. I'm not trying to lecture anybody because I'm the last person to be lecturing anybody. Believe me, I'm the last person to be passing judgment. All I'm doing is trying to give you guys some insight, okay? But when everybody has that little voice inside of them, and yes, it's called a conscience. Everybody has that little inkling of guilt that seeps into their subconscious and makes them remember something. And if you have that little voice inside of you saying, don't do this, don't do that, don't tell her this, don't tell her that, don't tell him this, don't tell him that, 9 times out of 10, it's telling you that for a reason. And it's trying to protect you. It's trying to prepare you for the outcome that is going to happen. I know right now, if my mom or somebody was listening to this right now, they'd be like, honey, practice what you preach. And trust me, if it were possible for right now in my situation, I would. I would. Because all those listening, those that know me, I've had that happen recently. I picked up a relationship that keeps getting picked up. You know, I call it my security blanket. I kept coming back to that security blanket, holding on to it, cuddling with it. You know, I kept thinking things were so happy. I kept thinking things were going great. I kept thinking, oh, I'm finally going to have my happy ending. I'm finally going to be with my true love. I'm finally going to spend the rest of my life with somebody that I love. Now where I'm realizing that I was wrong. And I know my friends right now would tell me, you can't make someone devote 100% of their time and make them give you a commitment they're not ready for. I'm realizing that because unless someone actually is willing to give up everything they've ever wanted, no, I take that back, sorry. Not everything they've ever wanted. Unless someone is really able to leave a life on their own that they're trying to create, you know, like a bachelor or a bachelorette or something, you know, someone that's living by themselves and able to come and go as they please, able to run around with nothing on. Not saying you guys do that, okay? But just saying, you know, that security, okay? That security of living on their own and willing to give all that up to spend the rest of their life with just that one person for the rest of their life. You can't force it. And like I said, I'm understanding that now. I'm realizing someone has to want, I mean, not just sit there and get on one knee or sit there and say, "Oh, I love you. Will you marry me?" No. That's not all we want, guys. We don't want just the 3 words, "Will you marry me?" Excuse me, 4 words. Not just the 4 words, "Will you marry me?" We want from the guy to not only agree to pack up their whole life story, their whole material things in their apartment, house, whatever, you know, their bedroom, their clothes, transfer their bills, everything. We want you to take away all that and join it together with ourself. I'm not talking about them greedy girls that are like, oh, come to me so we can join our finances together and I can sponge off you and be a gold digger. No. No, 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 no. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying what we want is for you to pack up everything of you, bring it to me, share your life with me together. And what I mean by share your life together is everything about yourself, your likes, your dislikes, your personality, your favorites, your favorite food, your favorite music, your favorite TV shows, your favorite clothes, your favorite shoes. Incorporate that with all of my likes, my dislikes, my personalities, my favorites, my favorite foods, my favorite foods, my favorite TV shows, my favorite clothes, my favorite shoes, my favorite blankets, my favorite body washes, soaps, everything. Mix them together and see how they work together and see how it means to truly live with someone. Because hey, they say once you move in with someone, everything changes. And guess what? It does. And yeah, you're probably sitting there thinking, oh, how does she know? She's never lived with someone. She doesn't know what it's like. Guess what? I have. That one ex that I said I've always gone back to, I've always, whatever. We did live together. I keep saying it's a month. He kept telling me it was a year. Whatever. So basically, we're saying, yeah, it was a year. And it's taking me now to admit my mother was right. Because even she told me, she was like, Carrie, are you sure you really want to do this? Are you sure this is really what you want? I mean, we just want you to be happy. Like, we're doing this for you. We're not doing this for him. We're doing this for you. And I didn't want to believe it at the time. Okay. Because she was like, oh, do you fully understand? Everything's going to change. Everything's going to be different. Everything's da 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 da. And like I said, at the time, I was young. I was dumb. I didn't realize it. I didn't realize what she meant until he finally did move in. And of course, Mama was right. Of course, when he got here, at first, it was all hunky dory, just like when we were dating. It was all great. It was all fun. It was all nice. We were laughing, getting along, playing on the computer together, playing games together, going places, doing things, spending time with my friends, seeing some of his friends. But it fell into, like my mom said, once you live with someone, you're around that person 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Not too much if you're working or if you're going to school or if you have like a program or something that you go to or something like that, okay? But what she meant by 24 hours a day, 7 days a week is, yeah, you're going during the day, but guess what? When you come home, you go to bed at night with that person. You wake up to that person in the morning. You have breakfast with them. You have lunch with them. You have dinner with them. You have dessert even with them. Sometimes you cook with them. Sometimes you clean with them. They're always there. Okay? That's why they never tell you the term. They never explain it to you what it actually means, living with them. Okay? So, like I said, you're doing all this stuff together. And what happens is you go from being someone's girlfriend, someone's fiance, someone's wife, husband, to someone's roommate. And I know you're probably thinking, no, wait a minute, you're saying it backwards. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Because what I'm saying is that title that you created before you brought that person into your home, that's gone. It's gone. And why I say it's gone, because once you are with someone all the time and you're around each other day in and day out, picking up each other's habits, getting on each other's nerves, you know, it changes a person. It really does. And why I say a roommate, because that's basically what you are. You are a roommate. It's no longer, oh, this pretty picture of, oh, me and my boyfriend are living together. Oh, me and my fiance are living together. Oh, me and my husband are living together. No. No, 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 no. It's, oh, me and my roommate. And I say that because 9 times out of 10, when you live with someone, they are going to get on your nerves. Don't sit there and say, oh, I love him, I love her, nothing she can do or he can do can get on my nerves. Wrong. You are lying to yourself. Don't ever tell yourself that. Lying. Because when you got used to living on your own, or you got used to living with like your parents or somebody, whatever, okay, and you bring someone else in there, you don't get to do the things that you want to do. And let me tell you, don't sit there and say, oh, yes, I do. I get to do whatever I want. I get to do this. I get to do that. No, you don't. No, you don't. Unless you have someone that loves all of you, okay, loves like your bad habits, loves your routine, loves everything that you do, but which that's very hard to find. When you find it, oh my God, cherish it. Love it. Cherish every moment, okay? But let's just say you don't, okay? Let's just say you don't find that, okay? And you have someone that you're living with, and you think, okay, your normal routine, okay? I get up, go to the bathroom, watch TV, find me something to eat, either do live or go to the store, go to eat lunch with someone, with a friend of mine, whatever. Once you live with someone, guess what? You also, when you try to incorporate your daily routine and your routine doesn't match with theirs, and you don't want to equal them out, you don't want to single them out, you go from roommate to having a tail. I know you're all probably laughing like, what? What do you mean you have a tail? You have a tail. Okay? You have, and what I'm saying by a tail, okay? You have a tail because it's not, once you live with someone, it's not just you going and doing the things that you want to do anymore. It's you have your partner come along with you to show them, hey, I'm trying to include you in my everyday routine. I'm trying to include you in my life. I'm trying to share my life with you. I'm trying to share my experiences with you. This is what I do when you're not around. And I want you to be a part of it. 9 times out of 10, some people will do it at first, to humor you. After a while, if you're doing the same thing every day, literally same thing, then that tail kind of starts to detach. Because no one's going to want to sit there and go with you and do something the exact same way, exact same place, exact same thing, eat the exact same thing every single day. It's going to get tired. It's going to get boring. Now, unless it's something that you both enjoy to do, then, oh yeah, you're going to enjoy it. You're going to love it. You're going to be like, oh my God, I'm so glad I finally found someone that likes to do the same thing that I do, that likes to go to the same place that I do, finally likes to do all the same things with me. Now we can both enjoy it together. Like I said, if you find that, lock it down. Lock it down and enjoy it. Cherish it. But if you find someone that's like opposite of you, like I had, and that you clash on things, that's gonna be very, very hard. So, almost lost my train of thought. Oh, so yeah, like I was saying, relationship advice. Like I said, I'm the last one to be giving anybody relationship advice. Because those that know me, and I see a couple people in here that do know me, and they know what I'm about to say. I know me, and they know me, okay? Because there's just something about him. There's this hold, this magnet that's never lost its connection with it. This force, okay? There's just something about him I can never let go. I don't know what it is, okay? I don't know what it is about him, but I know for a fact if he were to call me up, like right now or the next day or the next day after that, if he were to find a way to see me and he would be wearing his ring, okay, and would actually prove to me that there's no other distractions, no other women, okay. And I know, yeah, he shouldn't have to prove it, okay, but whatever. For me, for my own sanity, okay, if he were to prove to me that she's no longer a factor anymore, that he's done with her and done with other women, and got rid of all of his single friends that are women, okay? Took off all the single friends on his phone, unless they're legitimate ones that he consider family, then yeah, that's with everybody. But, if he would actually prove to me that he's eliminating other temptations, okay, and proving to me that he's finally ready to settle down, basically, if he's finally ready to show me that he's changed, oh yes. Even though everything has been done, and I know all of you guys that know me are sitting there thinking to me like, Carrie, really? After everything that's happened, everything that's been said, after being cheated on, after being lied to, yeah. Because here's the thing: if somebody can prove to you that they've really changed, and prove to you that they're ready to settle down, and prove that they don't want anybody else in their life except for you, you gotta take the chance. You can't sit there and be like, no, you know what? No, I'm done. I don't want to do it anymore. No, 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 no. Because you know what? If you do that to yourself, you're not hurting them. You're hurting yourself. You're hurting yourself because if you don't sit there and take that chance, you will miss out on an opportunity, or you will miss out on something that could have been for the better. It could have been great. You don't know. And if you definitely don't take the chance, you definitely won't know. You won't know. I mean, yes, they're proving to you by doing it, but if you don't say yes, you don't see how else they've changed. Because if they think they only have to prove to you that one way, they are sadly mistaken. Because when you've lied to someone, when you've cheated on them, when you've went behind their back, you don't have to just prove, oh, I'm ready to settle down. No. No, 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 no. You have to prove to them that they are ready to forsake all other men, all other women, and they're ready to devote their time and their life to just you. And yes, I mean that by getting married. But I'm not just saying a piece of paper and the courthouse and wedding bands and that. No, 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 no. That's that falls under like material things also. But I mean, it's needed, yeah, if you want it to be legal and you want it to be acknowledged in the court of law, okay? But what I'm saying is where you need to prove to someone that you've done that to is marriage and living together. Even if you have to wait before having kids, okay? This is how you prove it to them, okay? Not just giving up the single life, not just giving up the bars and the drugs and the alcohol and I mean the drugs, yeah, that would be a big improvement. Okay? But I understand you can't make someone quit if they're not going to. Okay? They have to want to do it on their own. But with proving something to someone, you can't make them do it either. They have to prove it on their own too. You can't sit there and take them by the hand. Okay? You can't sit there and take them by the hand, make them get in a car or vehicle with you, make them go to the courthouse. You can't push them into the courthouse and be like, okay, go there and say I do. Yes, I know some of you that know me right now are like, hallelujah, she's finally seen the light. I've always seen it. I just didn't want to admit it till now. um, but yeah, I realize now if I was pressuring him, I was pushing him into doing that. I understand now what he meant. And I've been trying to apologize every day since. Oh, no, not every day since, but I've been trying to find ways to apologize about it. And I realize now where my mom would say, practice what you preach, because I'm realizing now that his perception of me, of thinking I was trying to push him into marriage, I was trying to push him into children, living together. Just sitting here saying, I'm sorry, is not going to help. It's not going to take away of how he felt. And I realized, you know, if it could get to him saying I'm sorry, you know, I'm like every other girl. I wish it could. I wish it could help, you know, because I regret it ever since it happened. And I'm being honest, I really do. I really honestly regret it. And you know how they say you don't know what you've got until it's gone? It's sinking in. I didn't honestly realize what I was doing. I did not realize I was making him feel pressured. I was making him feel frustrated. I was making him feel pushed backed into a corner. I realize now I was wrong to make him feel that way. And like I said, if there was a way I could reconnect with him and tell him I really truly am sorry. I honestly really am. And let me explain my motives of it. My motive wasn't to push him away. My motive wasn't to make him find an excuse to break up with me. My motive wasn't to get him so irritated of me to the point of being like, you know what, you haven't changed. I can't deal with this anymore. I'm done. That's not what I was trying to do. I was just trying to, excuse me, I was just trying to get our relationship to the next level of us finally doing that. Because here's where I'm different than who he's been with. Okay. Mentally, all these years, even though we weren't living together all that time, to me, it felt like marriage. It felt like common law, you know? And I know you're probably thinking, no, it did not. It didn't feel like marriage. You guys weren't married. Let me tell you, you don't always have to have a piece of paper, okay? You don't always have to have a marriage license, a wedding ring, engagement ring, or a wedding band. You don't always have to have that to feel like you're married to someone. Because there for a while, we were, we did feel like a married couple. We sure fought like one. And we spent time with each other like one, doing stuff that he liked or that I like. Heck, we even went to bingo together. Yeah, some people don't always do that for someone unless they love them. Okay. I mean, we even go fishing. We'd go play pool. We'd when we had the money, we'd go places like to ride on go karts, play skee ball. You know, go bowling. Everything. We'd wash each other's clothes. Well, I would wash them for both of us. We would go places like for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner, or between me and mom, we would make breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And, we'd watch movies together, play games together, and use the internet together. But I think where I'm realizing I was wrong, and I see why he left now, is because for me to sit here and give people relationship advice, I should have went back at what I said and actually listened to what I said. I should have taken the time to forget about what I was wanting to accomplish, what I was wanting to do, and I should have reminded myself that it's not when you're in a relationship with someone, it's not all about the I think or I want to do this or I want to do that. Where I should have reminded myself is I should have asked him, oh, okay, well, let's forget about what I want today. What do you want to do today? Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? Although a couple times I did, but apparently I should have done it more. Okay. I should have compromised more. That's what my mom told me. And I should have kept basically I should have ignored the wedding bells that were going off so loud in my head And I should have asked him more, is this really what you want to do? Do you want to go through this? Like, is this something that you want to do with me? It's going to be just you and I, but it matters how you feel too. I used to get so, I used to get so frustrated because at the time he would sit there and he would tell me, "Oh, it doesn't matter what I say, it doesn't matter what I want, it doesn't matter how I feel." I just kind of shrugged it off. I didn't listen. And that's where I feel bad because I look back on it now and I sit there and I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, I wasn't listening. He was trying to tell me he wasn't ready. He was trying to tell me I'm not ready to give up the single life yet. I'm not ready to do this yet. And where I regret it and I feel horrible, it cost me to lose him because of it. And I should have saw the signs of how he was acting, how he was getting frustrated so easily because he couldn't express it and couldn't say things in the way to make me listen, to get me to understand. I honestly wish there was something that I could do, that I could say to get that love and that understanding and that foundation back that we built. Right now, I don't know how. I should. I should know, but I'm back to the mentality of, okay, we're already going on almost 19 years. Why should I have to wait? Why should I have to wait any longer? Why should I have to wait for this to happen or this to happen or this or this or this? Where I didn't remind myself when I was questioning all that, I didn't remind myself that you're back to the thinking you're only asking yourself this question. You're not taking his feelings into consideration as well. You're not sitting there asking him, why do you want to wait any longer? Why do you have a time frame? Why do you think we should put this off? And I say excuse because I was hearing the excuse of my health and my weight. I didn't I didn't take it for the face value that it was being brought to me. I didn't take it from the caring about me, I didn't take it for the not wanting me to get hurt, not wanting something to happen to me. I didn't I didn't see the love and the care behind it. And I feel really bad because I should have. I feel really bad because I'm the one that knows how he is as a person. I know that he has a heart. I know that he cared about me in his own way. And I know he loved me in his own way. And I should have remembered who he is as a person before I just assumed that, oh, he didn't care. He didn't care how I feel. He wasn't really saying that. He was just saying that to shut me up. It's just an excuse. And like I said, I wish I could apologize to him for thinking that way. because I should have known that he cared. He just didn't express it in the way that I wanted it to be. So, like I said, I know I shouldn't, but I really miss him and I still love him. I'm still in love with him, and I'm not in lush or in lust over him. I mean, well, um, I mean, he's not a bad looking guy. He's very handsome, you know, and I'm not just like, oh my god, I want to pounce on him and rah, rah. No, you know. um, I want the persona and the personality and the person of him that I fell in love with back. You know, I want I want the loving and the caring and the romantic and nurturing side of him back. I realized that was like an alter ego, it seemed like. But to me, it felt like the real him. You know, I felt that that was the real him. You know, I felt that that was the true, that was his true self. That's why I can never stay mad at him. I can never hate him for so long. I can never fully I can never fully be done 100% with him. You know, I can never I can never utter the words, "Oh, I'm done with you. Don't come back. I don't want you to come back. I don't want you back." I know I have said the words to him, but now that I look back on it, I just said it because I was upset. I didn't mean it. I want the person I fell in love with back. I want my best friend back. Best male friend. He was my he was my best friend. He was my soulmate, my person to cheer me up when I was sad, person to comfort me, person I could go to and tell things about, and he would try to understand and he would actually listen, and it felt like there was no judgment. Like he truly cared about me enough to listen to my problems. Not all the time, but when I absolutely needed him to. And like I said, I know I can't make him come back. I I know I can't change his mind, what he thinks of me, but if there was a way I could talk to him and just let him know that I still love him and I still care about him and I don't want to see him get hurt and that I miss him very much. And it's just like I said, just genuinely that I love him. I think I would be more better with the disconnect knowing that he knows that I truly am sorry and that I don't want to give up on what we had. So, alright, well, I've already yacked everybody's ears off for almost 2 minutes, with either singing or pouring my heart out. So, I need to get back to my online homework and music trying to make me cheer up and feel better. So, I guess I will end this live video with a, yeah, they may say, if you love someone, set it free. If it comes back, it was meant to be. But if you love someone so much, don't give up, you know, don't give up on something that makes you happy. Don't give up on someone you love. Don't give up trying to fight for that happiness, that pursuit of happiness, as they say. Because the more you don't try and fight for who you love, you're going to feel like, what's the point of trying? What's the point of moving on? What's the point of trying to pursue someone if you're not in it 100%? You know, if this isn't, if you're only just doing this, if you're only just moving on and you're only just giving up to create a result, and you're just doing it to make something happen, then are you ever really truly happy? I mean, let me explain that. If you're just doing something to be doing something, how are you truly happy? Because it doesn't feel like you're doing it for yourself. And you always have to do something for yourself. You always have to do something because you feel like it's something that you need to do. It's something that will make you happy. It's something that, like, wow, I'm going to do this today because whether I get him back or not, or whether I accomplish something or not, I did something. I didn't just sit there and do nothing. Because I hate to break it to you, the longer you sit and do nothing, the longer you don't fight for what you want, the longer you don't fight for the one you love. That's why they call it nothing. Because the more you just do nothing, nothing is going to happen. Nothing is going to be accomplished. Nothing is going to get resolved. Nothing is going to be obtained. You're not going to get the result that you want. You're not going to get the, oh, I forgive you, I still love you, I miss you. No. You're going to just get that person showing that, okay, you don't still love me, you don't still miss me, you don't still care about me, so why should I give you the time of day and respond to you? See? That right there is why I don't fully believe. I mean, it works sometimes. The whole no contact for so long. The don't call him, don't text him, don't video call him, don't voice call him, don't don't video to video on your phone, don't have any contact whatsoever. Because yeah, you're showing them what it's like to miss you, but you're also showing them what it's like to live without you. And if you're wanting to get back together, you don't want to do that. You don't want to show them what it's like to live without you, because you're giving them options of finding someone else to replace you, to be on the rebound from you. And is that really what you want to do? I don't think so. And the only reason I'm staying quiet right now is because I don't want to be I don't want to label myself as a home wrecker or as a relationship destroyer. Even though very tempting, but that's not the type of person that I am. I'm not going to sit there and ruin someone's happiness. I mean, if he's honestly truly happy where he's at, then that would be very evil and very mean of me to come in there and try to destroy that. I get that now. I truly honestly get it. So I guess basically what I'm doing now is stepping aside and letting him think that he's happy. And I'm letting him come to terms and ask himself, is this really what I want? Is this what I'm really willing to give up, the best thing I ever had, for this option? And trust me, this is driving me bonkers. This is making me go crazy, not talking to him, not hearing his voice, not laughing to him about something that we both find funny, and not hearing what goes on in his day. And I know this is going to sound really funny, and those that know me are going to start cracking up laughing, and I'm ready to see it on the screen. Get ready to show me a bunch of laughs, people, okay? I miss hearing the lies. I miss hearing a new lie. And I know it's a lie. I really do. I know what I'm hearing is a lie sometimes. But I miss just hearing him express himself. Like, I miss giving him me to talk to. I miss warning him that something that he's about to do is dangerous. And I miss telling him, be careful, you're going to get hurt. I miss I miss I guess I just miss hearing about, like, the next fishing tournament, or I miss hearing about if he's going to do go-kart racing again, or I miss if he's going to do dirt racing, or or I miss if he's gotten in a fight with somebody. I miss hearing if he's talked to his family or just something. I miss the idea of having him a part of my life, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Whether we're together or not, I miss knowing that he's being there to have someone to talk to, I guess. And like I said, I know I shouldn't want to, but I really honestly wish him and I could get back together. I guess because I'm a different person when I'm with him. And I know I shouldn't rely on him for this, but I kind of like the person I am when I'm with him. I like the domestic outlook I have, and I like the personality change that I have with him. I'm more happier. I'm not depressed. I'm more active, I guess you would say. And I just enjoy life more. Um, like I said, I regret the day I lost him. But I've lost him so many times. I shouldn't keep wanting to be left. I shouldn't keep wanting to be cheated on. I shouldn't keep wanting to be lied to. But that's just because I see him differently than everybody else. I don't see this mean, horrible, cussing like a sailor beast that he personifies to everybody else. I see the good in him. I see the sweet sayings that he says. I see the romantic gestures that he tries to do. I see the caring and comfort that he tries to make me happy. And like I said, I'm trying to do what I have to do to try and get that back. I know I shouldn't want it back, but I really do. So, for those that are irritated hearing me talk, I'm just going to go say goodbye. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching. Oh, it's a straw I was playing with. But thank you for watching. Bye.